Hey guys, how are you today? This is Jim from the Pain PT. I'm traveling, so doing this video here on the road. And today we're going to go over this concept of what we call self-efficacy in its role in chronic pain. So a lot of you guys have probably not heard of this word self-efficacy. I did a blog on this recently, and I'm going to go over with you guys today a couple studies that really show the power of self-efficacy and how it really can help you guys heal with chronic pain, chronic musculoskeletal pain. So let's jump to the study here, and this is a review study in the Journal of Pain, 2018, and the title of the study was The Role of Self-Efficacy on the Prognosis of Chronic Musculoskeletal Pain, a Systematic Review. So again, one of these studies they review studies, they look at multiple studies, group them together, and then come up with a consensus sort of report or understanding of the research. So what these guys did is they looked at 27 different studies, looked at all the data, and what they found, and I'm going to go over this in more detail, but what they found was that higher self-efficacy is associated with greater physical functioning, greater physical activity participation, better health status, better work status, satisfaction with the performance, your beliefs, lower levels of pain intensity, lower levels of disability, lower levels of disease activity, lower depression, lower presence of tender points in the body, so those are the points you push on and people can be quite sore, lower levels of fatigue. So that's a lot. Now what is self-efficacy? Let's go over this. Self-efficacy is something, I'm going to go through what they describe it as, but self-efficacy is this thing where it's a personal confidence to carry out an activity with the aim of successfully achieving a desired outcome. So this is self-confidence. And I talk a lot about this in terms of how we're thinking about our condition and what we're telling ourselves through our self-talk, what we're believing about our condition, how we're operating, what we're doing with our activities. Are we pulling back? Are we avoiding out of fear avoidance? Are we moving forward? Are we challenging? Are we confronting? Are we facing? And this is all relates to self-efficacy. Okay, so they talk about here, it says one of the positive beliefs associated with a higher level of self-control is self-efficacy, self-control. So again, who is in control? Do you feel confident you're in control, or is your pain or is your symptom in control of you? Okay, so high self-efficacy includes self-confidence, accurate self-evaluation, willingness to take risks, sense of accomplishment. Okay, if you have low self-efficacy, that's when you're going to have more fear of the risks and uncertainty, low aspirations, feelings of fear of failure, and so forth. So the studies are showing that when you can have really high self-efficacy, you can build your self-efficacy, which is what we're trying to do, teach you guys to do, you're going to have a lot better outcomes, and the data is pretty clear on this. Okay, so this is an actual thing that's very important for your recovery. Okay, so they found in another group of studies a different review that looked at 86 studies. So they analyzed 86 different studies on self-efficacy. They found that self-efficacy to be a protective factor related to the chronicity of pain, the impairment, psychological distress, and the pain severity. Okay, so it's a mediator in the relationship between pain and disability, depression and pain severity, pain-related fear, and pain and disability. So this self-efficacy, guys, is really important. Okay, it really ties into your beliefs, ties into your self-talk, ties into what you're telling yourself, and also how you're acting, your behaviors. Okay, so you could say this as a cognitive behavioral understanding here, self-efficacy. It's like what we're telling ourselves, what we believe, and then how we're acting, our behaviors. We want both those things to be in alignment. Okay, your self-talk, your thoughts, your beliefs, that you're fine, to be very determined, very strong, very sort of powerful in that message, okay, that you're not going to back down, and then to show your system, to show your brain and nervous system through your actions that you're also okay by getting back to things you're avoiding out of fear, getting moving again. All these things are going to help you guys get better. So see if you guys can put this into play. See if you can use some of this self-efficacy, as we call it, to help you with your recovery. All right. Till next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.